Well, hello there, folks, and happy Sunday to you. It's lovely to see you all again as usual. And I do say that every week, but I do mean it. I really do enjoy this time of the week and seeing you all and reading all your lovely comments. So welcome back, and we'll start all the way back on Monday through till today, which is Sunday. And we also got a HelloFresh delivery this week, so there are a couple of HelloFresh meals in this week's Meals of the Week as well. And don't forget, if you want to sign up for HelloFresh yourself, you'll get 60% off your first box and then 20% off your next 2 months, plus they'll throw in some freebies as well. But don't forget, that's a limited time offer, so grab it while you can. It's a fantastic discount. So on to Monday, and the first of the HelloFresh meals, we tried the honey mustard chicken, and this so far has been one of my favourites. We love anything with mashed potato, and if it's got a creamy sauce with it, all to the good. We loved this one. So that's some very creamy mashed potato, and there's whole grain mustard in there, which just elevated the mashed potato, and I will be using that going forward. That's the honey mustard stew there. So it's chicken breast, there's spinach in there, creme fraiche, there's garlic, more mustard, honey. It's just a lovely combination. And on this side we've got some green beans which have been tossed in butter. And when you get your deliveries, you'll get your recipe cards in the box. It'll have your method on there, what you need to do. It really is foolproof. There's no waste because everything is measured out. You'll get exactly what you need. This doesn't look much here, but this is a box for 2 people, and you can get them for 2, 3 or 4 people, which is fab. Then moving on to Tuesday, an absolute Scottish staple and classic, and one of our favourites is Stovies. I think, everybody in Scotland knows how to make Stovies, but they all make it slightly differently. And we like this with a few oat cakes or a big chunk of crusty bread with a wee bit of butter on it. And I do have a video recipe for this I will leave underneath the video. It's minced beef, onions, carrots. Sometimes I add peas and swede. This time I just added the potatoes. Let this cook really slowly over a long period of time, and it just turns into a wonderful, tasty, mushy mess. And then moving on to Wednesday, we had meatballs. Haven't had meatballs for absolutely ages, so I decided to have them this week just with some cauliflower that I had to use up as well. Wouldn't typically have cauliflower with this, but I had to use it up. So I've got some crushed baby potatoes with butter, the cauliflower, some homemade meatballs, and then some garden peas on the side. I done the slow cooker meatballs. I done the meatballs in the slow cooker, which left an awful lot of lovely, delicious gravy. So I've added that over the top as well. And then moving on to Thursday, a really simple one. We like toasties and soup from time to time, and it's great for those days where you really don't have a lot of time and it's a kind of last minute thing, what we're going to have if you haven't planned for anything. So I just threw these together, and like I said, we do really enjoy toasted sandwiches and soup, and you can, change it up quite a bit because you can change the soup, change the filling. So yeah, it's quite versatile. So we had the toasted sandwiches with cheese and ham, and that's a homemade lentil and bacon soup with some croutons and cracked black pepper and just a few pop chips on the side. We do like to add a few crisps on the side just for a texture change and to make it, a wee bit more of a buffet, if you like. And then moving on to Friday, we had pasta Alfredo, another one we have not done for absolutely ages. Sometimes I add chicken into my pasta Alfredo, but this time there's no chicken, it's just the macaroni with the Alfredo sauce, and I added loads of cheese to this one so it's extra cheesy. And again, I do have a video recipe for this one down below, and it's just lovely and creamy and garlicky and cheesy, perfect with chicken. But yeah, like I said, no chicken this time, but it's just tasty on its own, with a couple of slices of garlic bread on the side and a wee bit of parsley as well. Usually if I've got parsley, it goes, it does go on absolutely everything. That one was so tasty. Then moving on to the last of our HelloFresh meals was the pork and apple burgers. Not a combination I would typically make or think of making, and that's the thing with these, you get to try things that you wouldn't normally put together yourself just to see if you like it, and you can keep the recipe cards and recreate these meals at a later date. All you have to do then is buy the ingredients, obviously. So I've got a toasted brioche bun, some applewood smoked cheddar. That's the pork and apple burger. It's got grated apple in it, it's lovely. And then some apple jelly, some more cheese, and then some potato wedges with rosemary, and then just some rocket at the back I've put a wee bit of olive oil on there, and then some balsamic glaze as well. So yeah, definitely one I plan on recreating soon. Like I said, I'll just keep the card and then buy the ingredients that I need, and you can keep all your wee cards and build up a library. I know a lot of folk do that. They've got a folder and they keep all these cards in just to refer back to at a later date. And then moving on to today, we had steak and salad, another one we haven't had for a wee while. I had these steaks in the freezer I got from the butcher a wee while back now. So I would typically make chips or something like that. But for a wee change, I've done the salad and jacket potato. So that's just a simple side salad, lettuce, tomato, cheese, croutons, and then a jacket potato on the side. These are the McCain jacket potatoes, some butter, a few onion rings, and then the steak on the top with an extra wee bit of cheese just to melt in. And then I remembered that I had potato croquettes there. You'll have seen in my wee shopping unbagging the other day. So I threw a couple of them on as well. I know, carb overload, what are you going to do? But that was everything we had this week. So thank you so much for watching if you're still here at this point, and a huge thank you as usual to the supporters of the channel over on my Patreon page, and to the channel members here on YouTube as well, for you all for watching, leaving your lovely comments, and for those that share the videos as well. It's all very much appreciated. And don't forget, if you're going to sign up for HelloFresh, I will leave a link in the description box down below, or you can scan the QR code on the screen. But don't forget, this is a limited time offer, and it's a fantastic 60% off your first box. So do give it a go if you're planning on trying it. So thank you once again, and I will catch up with you during the week back here on What's for Tea. Bye now.